I am officially a bell end. So let's just have a look at the spec on this 2019 BMW R1250 GS Adventure in what you may think is black, but is actually a colour called Planet Blue. Interestingly enough, even the DVLA think it's black. It says black on the V5. It's not, it's blue. That's black, that's blue. And that's me. Thanks Gazza for them stickers. So basically this is the LE model. But it comes with, or it came with rather, when I got it, some extras, which in large part are what attracted me to this particular investment. Starting with these here crash bars. These are Wunderlich crash bars, and first thing I always want to fit to a bike is some form of crash protection, because we've all dropped bikes at low speed or from stationary when the weight comes into play, and that can get very expensive. So crash bars front and rear, fantastic. It's got the BMW auxiliary spotlights down there. It's got this Wunderlich screen, which is a good bit wider around this area than the OEM BMW screen. It's got an RNG headlight protector, fantastic stuff. And I've invested in a Nav 6, and I'd only just bought, would you believe, a Garmin Zumo XT for about 360 quid, and bear in mind Garmin make these for BMW, and of course it don't fit. Now apparently you can get an adapter, but that doesn't allow you to control the sat-nav via this here whiz wheel. So it's a fantastic state-of-the-art touring motorcycle. For several years running it's won MCN's best touring bike, and I've no doubt that it will continue to do so. Plenty of creature comforts, heated seats front and rear, independent control on the seat here for the passenger for the heating, cruise control, electronic suspension, which is automatic in the sense that it automatically adjusts the ride height, the preload, according to whatever weight goes on the rear, be it luggage or a pillion or both, of course. Keyless ignition, which I've always said is a solution to a problem that never really existed, but anyway, most high-end machines these days will have that as standard, and again keyless on the fuel filler cap as well. What else to say about this? Rider modes, dynamic, road and rain. I have it set in dynamic, even though we just had a little bit of a shower, and that's the optimum performance setting. And this bike absolutely flies for a big bike that weighs what, 270 280 kilos. In dynamic mode it really motors on. What else has been put on? Oh yeah, came with this, which is the bike specific Jivy mounting plate, and fortunately I have the 58 litre Jivy Trekker Outback box, so that fits on there. Looks a bit out of place, but that said, it does the job admirably. Not a lot else to say really. Electric screen up and down, and in its fully elevated position, I'm 6'1", and its fully elevated position I'm looking right through the screen, but there's absolutely no wind buffeting whatsoever. Brakes are BMW branded, so they're not Brembos anymore, but they look really smart in that gold colour that matches in there with the forks. You can always tell the 1250 is against the 1200 by the reverse L-shaped moulding there on the cylinder head, which indicates the shift cam engine. And that's about it for the walk around really. I mean, 135 brake horsepower, that's about all that I know, but if you want to know the exact specs for the brakes and everything else, all you got to do is Google it, don't you? Get your answer. Right, so that's a quick walk around the bike. Look at that, the Bingley Wheeler. Please subscribe, please click a like, do me a favour. What else? I'm sure I've missed something, but anyway, let's click on to Pateley Bridge for some sausages. Pateley Bridge sausages, it's got to be done. Right, off we go. I hope camera angle's right this time, because on the last one it was a right load of bollocks. All you had to see throughout that video pretty much was my fat face, so apologies for that. Keyless ignition, wait for it to come to life. The usual clock sweep. A pause, comes to life. Okay. This is a little place called Thrust Cross. But no, stupid boy! Side stand up. I am officially a bell end. Help me God. Right, here we go. It's never bloody open, that pub. There we go, stop belly aching. Right. Off we go. So, this road takes us to a little place called Greenhow. Down Greenhow Hill, and then we're into Pateley Bridge. So, a little bit of a question for you, if you don't mind, by way of honest feedback. I've watched a few other vloggers' YouTube videos. Well, I think it's fair to say the audio quality, the sound quality, is probably a lot better than mine, than what you're getting now. And I had a look at one, Fasty Rides. Shout out to you, Fasty. And he shows you basically how to improve audio quality from inside the helmet. And it's very good what he's done. I mean, it's studio quality sound almost while he's out riding. But part of me says, actually, when you're out riding the bike, for the viewer, it needs to be as close in terms of the actual experience as it can be to the rider's experience, and that surely includes a little bit of wind noise, a little bit of interference, a little bit of a sense of being out and about and not in a studio with a, you know, a broadcast quality microphone. But I may be wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Do you think that the onboard commentary benefits from a little bit of shall we say, organic sound from the surroundings? Organic, that's organic sound, not orgasmic sound. I don't think my droning on could ever be described as orgasmic. So anyway, let me know what you think.